At what point did the stream turn from us playing Disco Elysium into us just trying to break each other with bits?
I mean, the very first day it happened.
Was
I'm
it?
pretty sure.
Right. Okay.
I like this. This is good game design here. Police work is tough. Take breaks. Just talk to strangers. Explore. It's like, wait, that's like, if this said, this is a game, you're not an actual police officer, take breaks, talk to, like that's, but like, that's sort of like, it seems like it's advice to a rookie cop. Hey, we know you don't know much about being a cop. Make sure to just kick back a little bit, fuck around, threaten people with a gun.
No, don't do that.
I mean, we will need to talk to Kuno again pretty soon, and I know that's one of the options.
Can you share the game in Zoom so I can see it?
Thank you for reminding me. Okay, there's this. And share screen. And then here's Disco Elysium.
Oh, there's that good music.
Yep. Okay, so here we are. And just to reacquaint myself here. Aaron, we're going to play so much Disco Elysium next week. So we've got 2 skill points. Now, part of me wants to do Scorched Earth and just talk to everyone the most.
Okay.
Except...
How is that Scorched Earth?
I think of that as Scorched Earth because it's like... I just do everything I come across instead of like, oh, it's like, hey, make sure to... My sheep have run amok in the field. And then you go to the field. Instead, I talk to every NPC I come across. And by the time I've walked to the other side of town, I have 80 quests. And it's more efficient, but it's narratively just madness.
It is a lot. But also, what does your heart tell you?
I think I do want to talk to this person because she's a... Hold on.
Lena? Lena rules.
Hold on.
What's
Hold
up?
on. I was going to talk to this paranormal crypto-id-er.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Gart just said...
Gart or the bird?
I think it was Gart. A speech bubble came up and it said, Monica's titties are big.
What?
Can I get, hey, in the chat, did I just have a stroke? Help me. Okay, good. Thank you, Samson. Thank God that came. Whew, I was actually like, because I would have been worried if I had seen it and I didn't say anything.
Who's Monica?
But I was worried that maybe I had misread it or something, and then I said it on stream, and everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, hold on. That was the Union people, not Gart?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I was actually going to, but also we're going to hassle
Can I
Gart.
help you?
Yeah, about my bill for tonight.
20 real.
Yeah, no way. No
And
way.
Why are you wasting my time?
Because
And
I need a
yours?
drink.
Can I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
Well, yeah. Yeah, your hand shakes the shaker, therefore your hand is also a shaker. Gart, make me a drink. This is my new quest, is I just want Gart to make me a drink. I want to break his will.
I mean, he's the bartender, so...
You sound irritated. All I want is a drink.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling? Because I'm not a...
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Gart seems like he feeds off people's happiness and then recycles it into sadness. And I do not like him.
Fine, then I had something else I
Like
needed.
what?
I needed to leave. Ha ha! Sick burn. I do wish I had the opportunity to constantly cycle back and torment him in different ways about being a bartender. Okay, so now we're going to talk to our paranormal cryptid friend.
Lena rules.
Just a moment.
She turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
So composure has let me recognize this about her. I love this passive check system.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Now, again, we have discussed how the fact that she is described as the cryptozoologist's wife.
Yeah, give her more agency, Disco. Come on.
I mean,
Lena rules.
It's, it defines her according to her relationship to a man.
Yeah.
And it's surprising in a game like this, which is very socially aware. Also, she is a cryptozoologist in her own right. Like, she's into it, so it's a wild choice, in my opinion.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Wow. Oh, this is my suggestion kicking in, not my empathy.
I'm glad to see you again, dear. You seem busy. I'll come back later.
I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Tell me how I might. Oh, now see here. Like I want Kim to be absolutely convinced that I've turned over a new leaf today, and then I'm just going to sandbag him at some point.
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead, too.
Gary.
What's wrong with the phone line? I think Gary is her husband.
Mm-hmm.
The manager was vague about it.
Why'd you?
You know, Gary, Lena's husband.
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Okay, so Gary is not the husband.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look
Love
around,
the word
you're
somnolent.
still in the whirling in rags.
I thought for a second it was Somaliant, which meant that somebody was going to offer me wine in a very spooky way.
I mean, why not?
But you have more important things to worry about.
What's this expedition?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
It's called the bee.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Who's this Gary?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as
Isn't it?
loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Now, that's a wild thing to say.
What do you mean there, detective?
Hold on. Maybe your husband.
Yes,
Maybe your husband
yes.
went off on it. And
Yes,
So now I'm
and-
all the way in.
I want to join the husband.
Are you looking for a challenge?
Goodness, no. Well, we did get separated once before during that monsoon in South Safre. But we were younger then, and Morel always takes the appropriate precautions.
Do it. Find him. This will surely lead to a mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Are we to believe that Morel is like a Dr. Jones type character?
I don't know. It seems like these guys are working as a team, though.
So like Nathan Drake,
I don't understand your
Turner and Hooch.
pop. There we go. I got that one.
Okay, great. One of them is a dog.
This sounds like this sounds like police business. To the police mobile. Oh wait, that's a real thing.
Absolutely.
Are you sure we have time to go chasing after bug hunters just now? I did suggest we play it cool, but
I'm gonna convince Kim we turned over a new leaf and sandbag him. I didn't realize you would be sandbagging him immediately.
Yeah, the timeline is a little shorter than I anticipated.
So much timeline stuff today.
I think
Got a
it'd be
premonition.
I think it'd be good to take a little break from this whole dead guy thing, which is such a bummer.
Hey, this dead guy thing's really harsh in my mellow. Why don't we go find insects?
Why don't we go look into a spooky bug? No, I'm absolutely going. I've got a premonition.
Yeah.
I sincerely doubt it. Still, I suppose it won't hurt to keep an eye out.
Oh, thank you, officers. Truly, I'll be right here if you come across any sign of Morel.
Okay, so we can just also say, by the way, the water lock on the canal's broken. So, you know,
He's not coming back.
he's gone forever, honey. I'm sorry.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Ghosts.
That was corporate action. Actually, this we know the answer to. I kind of wish we had the opportunity to share this very inappropriate to share information now, because we know that corporate woman paid to isolate this place. Probably just some technical problem.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
Oh wait,
You're welcome, ma'am.
was that me completing that quest?
No.
But if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Okay.
I think you were just assuaging her fears and assuring her that nothing nefarious was happening.
Okay.
But something nefarious is afoot, right?
I mean, evil is afoot.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
definitely.
you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
So I do need to know more about this rare insect, though.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
Oh no, lay it on me.
The
Yeah,
lieutenant
please.
gives you a sideways glance.
No, I absolutely need to hear about bugs right now.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Ah yes,
Okay.
Phasmatodea, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially.
I did not
Whoa.
know that phasmid was a term.
I'm now obsessed. Ghost
Oh
insects?
yeah. Here comes the interesting.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast.
Oh,
Hence
like
its
that thing
name,
from A
the
Bug's Life.
Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
Then you'll have to name it after me, Raphael Ambrosius Dirkwood III. I forgot
To be
the end
honest,
of my
this
face.
animal
Dirkwood.
sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of gnome of Jeroma, would you?
Kim.
Kim, her title, if you just read more carefully, her title is the cryptozoologist's wife. So yes.
I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. Not a big fan of that.
Hold on.
Okay.
Morel, Lena's husband, who has gone missing. There was a bridge that is out. Is Morel the Mothman?
It's simply elusive. So much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Establishment. I thought so.
Does it have cool powers?
It can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years, centuries even.
What makes you think the
Is it
phasmids around here?
dangerous?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
I hate when I get pigeonholed into a single...
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insul Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem really excited about
I
this cryptid.
suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insul Indian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
Hold on, is it a horse? Is it an...
It's a hobbled horse.
Oh. Well, it would have to be... It's a horse that can read. I actually wasn't paying attention. This is a horse that can read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
It's shy?
Yeah,
it-
there's anxiety.
It would hide itself because it's valuable. Is it made out of
Yeah.
gold or bullets or drugs?
It made out of bullets? Are
the-
bullets valuable?
Those are the three things that I need. Gold, bullets, and drugs.
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
So what's so special about this bug stick?
Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
This is Vin
Morel
Diesel
can
talking about his
explain it
D&D
all
character.
much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
So your husband...
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Kim.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
Oh, Lena, up top. I really want to give her a high five.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
My apologies, ma'am.
Oh,
I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
Kim.
Good guy Kim.
Good guy, Kim.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a
Oh,
subfield
wow,
of
Kim
zoology.
fucks up his
One
apology.
specializing in animal
Wow.
species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
Lena's killing it here, and it's nice to see Kim put a foot wrong. This is
Yeah, humanizing him.
yeah, right? This is you're like, oh, you're being a little shitty, Kim. Oh, okay, no, you're a nice guy. Oh, wait. You know, again, this is the complexity of character and story that make me love this game.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
So now,
Oh, I want to hear way more about cryptids. Yeah.
yup. I'm not even gonna maybe change my shirt for this.
No. No.
There's really no point in manipulating
Nice.
anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
I'd like to hear about some of your cryptids.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One
Lena.
cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Cryptid extravaganza. You-
I like the sound of that.
that sounds like a new quest I get to write down in my book.
And I don't.
Oh.
Just one.
It's fine. We're partners.
Go to hell, Kim. I need this. I I need this.
or he'll be
Oh
disappointed.
no!
in
Not the disappointment.
you. Ooh, tough choice there.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, I think
Yep.
I know which one I would like to know,
Okay, what
but
one's yours?
I really, you're in the driver's seat,
I still want to know.
but I want to know if there's any invisible cryptids.
I was going towards invisible myself. I
Okay,
want to know.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah.
know because I love the thought of my guy running around looking for something that's invisible.
Do you
What
see
an
anything?
Interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Because then I can be like, I can constantly like do the logical fallacy. It's like, look, Kim, look, and he's like, there's nothing there. I'm like, exactly my point.
Love
Of
actually
course.
is all around us.
All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Shush, Kim.
Shush,
She's gonna tell me
Kim.
about the.
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
I smell quest.
Col de Mama Dakwa can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
Fuck, I want that to be my nickname.
Okay.
A
Call the Mama
whisper-
Dakwa.
A whisper light and low.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they?
Oh, I just love the descriptive text. Her eyes light up behind her glasses because she hasn't. It's a good juxtaposition to Kim right now, and this is one of the few times in the game so far where you've been a positive influence on somebody.
Yeah.
Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama d'Aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
I love the thought of this not merely being an invisible creature, an intangible creature that is effectively a series of self-replicating sine waves. I mean,
Sure.
it said sound waves, but that's what, like, waves is waves, man. Like, it being, like, oh, man, this is a cool concept.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
This is kind of bordering on something that I take umbrage with in a lot of sci-fi. And when people do this, I love it. But so many aliens and other species are carbon-based life forms, or they look human in nature. And I love it when an alien is like gas or a figment of light. I love stuff like that. This is hitting that.
Here's a big weird gob. Not everything needs to look like a thing that you already know about.
Why are they all bipedal? Like, why?
Right. Why is it afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction. They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama d'Aqua's. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Wow.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing. Psst. They cancel each other out. Psst.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, The corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in AI, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Cultumama d'Aqua population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, man.
Don't do this, Kim.
The thing is, if Kim, here's the thing. If Kim was fucking a wild ass cool David Bowie, we could not be who we are. Kim needs to be a little stodgy so that I can be who I want to be. I like the fact that it would not be nearly as fun for me to pursue this if Kim wasn't not into it.
Yeah, you. This is us.
This is a little us.
I'm glad you did, dear.
Could it be here?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
And I just want to round out my discussion here.
Yeah.
What evidence is there?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing.
So if I would have done this in order, the other story would have fit a little better into this conversation.
A little bit. Yeah.
When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds. The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
She transforms, when speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Cultumama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Rad.
Yeah, rad.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
I will admit.
Naming, Pat.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I also will admit, now thinking of this as an invisible, intangible bird does make me love it more. It's a little easier to conceptualize, even though I am thinking visually of a bird. And it's...
What bird? What bird? Because I have an image in my head, but I want to know what the image looks like for you.
I mean, I think I've told you, I have a little bit of face blindness.
Okay.
And so, like, with people's faces, I do not remember or think of people's faces in the way that a lot of other people do. But I also think a lot of times when I imagine something visually, I think what's part of the thing that leads to face blindness is that I imagine a nebulous concept. I am sort of like, I am looking in the direction of a platonic form of a bird that doesn't resolve until I look straight at it. And then often it doesn't resolve well. So to answer that question, I did not think of a specific bird. It was a smallish bird, what I think of as like finch type, like small, sparrow finch. But then when I really looked at it in my head and I tried to make it become a thing, it turned into a toucan. How about you?
A very small version of Articuno, my favorite bird from the original 151 Pokemon.
Which I also love.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Sequester, Time, Joscan, those are but some of the Mama d'Aqua they followed individually.
Okay. Interesting.
What about what?
Sadly, we need
Oh,
to
we're
discuss.
getting more?
No. I promised Kim we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
I will come back and talk about more cryptids.
When Kim goes to bed, then we come back to Lena.
That's all for now, ma'am. Oh, hold on. I got a thought.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Okay. I think doesn't that mean poop? No, that's copro. Like coprophilia or yeah.
I don't know those words.
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Oh no, wait. So hold on. Oh, so you're right. It's capo type. It's capo type.
Yep.
Cool cop, some kind of weapon cop. Obviously not. I sold my gun. Sorry, cop. I was kind of hoping I'm the superstar cop.
We all
That
wanna
is
be the
only a
superstar
ludicrous
cop.
daydream. Guess again. You're the...
Some kind of. I am cool.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Is this like whichever one you pick last is the one you actually are? Because it keeps telling you no.
No, that'd be awful.
Because you might want to get sorry cop out of the way.
Well, given that we've just had this has come out after we had a big paranormal discussion, my guess is all of these are going to be wrong. It's going to make me guess all of them, and then it's going to be like, you're spooky cop. I hope. But I am going to guess cool cop second because I want to be cool cop.
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's
Fuck
sorry.
you!
Let's make it official, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
I am not sorry cop.
Yeah.
Fucking they should be.
They.
I changed my mind. No, they should. I mean, well, hold on. I'm not opting into this. I am not the sorry cop.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I mean, this is a pretty funny response, though, so I'm going to do that.
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
All right.
I mean,
I think they should be sorry. Just get angry at it. Because
yeah.
is anger the opposite of sorry? No, I don't think that's true, but it's definitely a divergent.
Boy, what is anger the opposite of? That's a big question.
Calm?
Maybe, yeah. But the thing is, it says I can dual capo type. I wonder, if I walk away from this now, do I lose the ability to get these cool sorcerer meta magic sorry cop skills?
You just want to be Doctor Strange, and I love that because I want to be Doctor Strange. But we haven't seen what's behind the curtains yet, and there's going to be something spooky there. So that is working against you, I think.
Agreed. They should be sorry.
Yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up.
Ow. Okay, you know what? I'm not sorry.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Oh, boy.
No, fuck off.
Oh, boy. Well, see,
Don't play that game. Don't play that game.
No, you're right.
Sorry.
You're right. I'm not sorry. Well, here's the thing, though.
You're not. You're not sorry.
I mean, I do feel bad that I sold my gun. I feel bad about that. I obviously have been kind of fucking up, and I do feel bad about that. Me personally, does this guy feel bad about that?
No, you walked around without pants for a solid day and talked to children. You're not sorry.
Oh, man, yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm sorry for a few things, but that does not make me overall sorry.
No.
Right? Okay, yeah, there. Now, that's right.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
That's right. Okay, so now,
I wish that like after speaking to Lena, you had this perpetual thought in your head that was just like, is that insect around here? Is that invisible cryptid around here?
okay, so now I'm finding Morel, the cryptozoologist. I've got two
Indiana
really great
Jones.
quests today: find Speed and also a cryptozoologist. So look at this. Look at I've got 5 in Superstar Cop, but only 4 in Sorry Cop. I shouldn't. That
So,
shouldn't.
well, I think saying fuck off brought your superstar cop above sorry
Okay,
because that's a superstar move. You know what I mean?
that is true.
You're not boring.
So I'm gonna buy a point of shivers.
Yeah, go for it. I think that's good. How do we feel about your savoir faire?
It's so low. Everything is so low. I'm so clumsy and sad and bad at everything. Okay, so here's the thing. We did have a very good talk. We did have a very good talk with
Lena.
Lena. It is after 3:00. We do have, unfortunately, we do have. Although we should zoom in here. We do unfortunately have some planning for the fundraiser to do off screen.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so everybody, thank you so much for tuning in here. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna switch us back to this. And then I'm gonna.
You want to say hi?
Oh,
He's been on my lap like a heating pad for like the past hour.
oh, oh boy! I think trying to get out of the game is. Oh no!
All of a sudden, it's like 2001. Can't let you do that, Pat.
Yeah. So let's see who might be out there that we could
The
throw.
Coco Mama Dakwa.
Yeah, the Coco Mama Dakwa is out there, and so let's see if we can find a Coco Mama Dakwa to send a raid toward. I should really make a more of a point. Oh, Steph is on. She's playing Fortnite, but I know Steph, and she is delightful.
Okay, you said that like Fortnite's bad. Like she's playing Fortnite, but she's okay.
I mean,
I like Fortnite.
Typically, Fortnite, for all that, like, so many of the people that I follow on here mostly do, like, because I was really big into watching Apex and Fortnite for a while to relax. So a lot of the people that I follow do that. But yeah, let's host Steph here. I met her. If for those of you that ever watched me, for those of you that ever watched me, on Will Wheaton's tabletop, when we played I think it was Arkham Horror, Steph was in there, and that's where I initially got to meet her, and it was a good time. And she's a fun person, and funny and kind, and I used to ask her about Hollywood stuff when I was just getting started out there. So it was she was really nice to me.
Cool.
So go say howdy to Steph. Stay tuned here because we've got a ton of streams happening next week. A bunch of fun stuff and games and panels and discussions and nonsense. And yeah, I will talk to y'all before too long. And thank you as well, Aaron.
Of course. Thanks for having me, Pat. Thanks, chat. We'll see you later.